Jai Shri Manka Jai Baba Sahib. Greetings of the day to all the dear students, doctors, and patients. I welcome you to our YouTube channel Baba Sahib's Aromatherapy. This is blessing of Baba Sahib that whatever he obtained by the researchers 100 years back is now with us in the form of Baba Sahib's Aromatherapy. In this video, we are going to see the uses of rose ether. Rose, its scientific name is Rosa damascene. In Muslim tradition, there is an endearing relation between lovely rose and the saints. The attar of rose works directly on the heart. Rose petals can also mention healthy cholesterol levels, and rose water is used as a valuable lotion for inflamed and sore eyes. History narrates that famous Mughal Emperor Noorjehan, when went for a morning bath and was delighted with the fragrance of the oily layer of the water which had been left overnight to keep it fresh. When distilled, it turns out to be her favorite rose fragrance. I repeat, history it narrates that the famous Mughal Empress Noorjehan, when went for a morning bath and was delighted with the fragrance of the oily layer on the water, which has been left overnight to keep it fresh. When distilled, it turns out to be her favorite rose fragrance. During distillation, the original fragrance of sandalwood evaporates and the oil captures the fragrance of flower. The distillation is done in several tin lined copper pots which can hold about 50 liters of water each. For about 2 grams of rose ether, approximately 10,000 roses are put in each container. The pot is then tightly sealed and the mix simmers for 6 hours. The vapors then go through a tube that passes through a pool of cold water and ultimately reaches a large glass jar where the rose water is collected, which is condensate. At this point of the droplets of ether are still in rose water. Thus, a second distillation takes place in which the globules of ether rise to the surface of the liquid, cools down, fractionating their collection with a device similar to a syringe. Among its varieties, Persian rose, Kashmir rose, Sudanese black rose, and Bulgarian rose ether is the best. Most rose oil is produced in Morocco, Iran, Turkey. Rose ether of India, Iran, Syria, and Turkey is famous for a long time. The Rose Valley is Bulgaria, near the town of Kazanlak, is among the significant producers of ether of rose in the world. If we talk about the benefits of rose ether, it stimulates on the physical, emotional, and spiritual realms, uplifting. So, if physical, emotional, and spiritual disorders are there, this ether it works effectively, cleansing and purifying liver. So, if there is problem with the liver, then rose water is given uh, into a cold state, not in warm state. In cooked food, it's not given; it's given into the cold state. Rose ether is known to cure depression during any problem to give a soothing effect. Rose ether with milk promotes the energy of the heart and controls palpitation of heart. So, if it's a high heart rate, then it can be reduced. At the time of COVID, also plenty of patients who were suffering from COVID were given the rose ether and that effectively worked. Rose ether helps to erase The spots on the body, it helps to ease depression and nervous tension. It gives relief in headache. Rose ether, it relieves shock. So shocks which are occurring into the human face, they can be reduced. Poor circulation of blood can also be regulated with the help of the regular use of rose ether. Nausea, then mildly sedative rose ether is, which makes it anti-inflammatory remedy, enhances immunity of human body. To kids who are not so immune at the time of birth, they are given this rose ether so that their immunity can be enhanced. Rose ether helps to restrain the development of infectious pass through their cleaning action. The running nose and blocked bronchial tubes can be uh, just cured with the help of rose water and rose ether. Then restoring effect of nervous system and removes insomnia, removes fatigue, soothes irritability, provides freshness and feeling of happiness. So if you are having a low mood, to have a upliftment of mood, you can use rose ether. Releases anxiety and lessens the level of blood pressure. Helps female in relief from menstruational periods. Boost mental strength, antidepressant, invoke calmness and euphoria. Then it fights inflammation causes by the microbial infection. So if you have the microbial infection, then that can be reduced with the help of rose ether. Ingestion of poisonous material, indigestion and dehydration can be reduced with the help of constant use of rose ether. Rose ether works as antiseptic to treat wounds. Then rose ether relieves spasm in the respiratory system and intestines, as well as muscular spasms in various limbs. So if you have spasms, then that can be removed. Then it works as antiviral agent, as a shield against virus. So at the time of COVID, also as I said earlier into one of the use, this rose ether was given, which worked as antiviral. Boosts the libido, strengthens gum and hair roots. So, problems with teeth and problems of hair removal can also be cured with the help of constant use of rose ether into your hair oil. Cures external bacterial infections like in the colon, stomach, intestine, urinary tract, as well as external infections of the skin, ear, eyes, and wounds. So, in any of the bacterial infection, it's very important and removes the contagious bacterial infections. It speeds up clotting and coagulation of bloods and stop excessive bleeding if it's external or internal. So the small kids, when they have a cut or if they have a wound, then just applying rose ether reduces the bleeding. It's suitable for health of the liver, treats the excessive flow of bile acids and ulcers. So let me just go through or tell you in short uh, the uses of rose ether. So physical, emotional, and spiritual upliftment is given by rose ether. It cures the depression. Rose ether, if it's used with milk, it is good for heart. It gives energies to the heart. Then rose ether helps in reducing the depression, headache, relieves shock. Poor circulation of blood can be improved with the help of rose ether. Then nausea, mildly seduction, anti-inflammatory remedies, enhances immunity of the human body. Then it helps to restain and develop infection. Then running nose and blocked nose can be cured with the constant use of rose ether. Then restores effects of nervous system, removes insomnia, removes fatigueness, then provides freshness, relieves anxiety and lessens the blood pressure, helps female in the relief at the time of menstruational pain, boosts mental strength. It acts as an antidepressant. It works as antiseptic, releases antiviral agents, then strengthen gums and hair roots. So these were all the uses of rose, and if you see, maximum of the uses are of rose, and then comes oud. So whatever questions you have, just mail me on the email ID provided to you in this video. Thanks a lot for going through and patiently listening to the uses of rose ether. Take care of yourself. Use this concept, that will be beneficial for you. You are not supposed to go to anybody else. Just see the videos, use them at the time when you have problem, and that will give you strengthening of your body. So take care of yourself. Be healthy. Bye. Jai Shri Mahankal. Jai Baba Sahib.